That's cool with it. I have no problems at all.
You can come in, Dark.
Come on, Queen.
I think he probably thinks
You the chief and assistant chief, Dark. You don't
Hello,
have to.
Libby.
No,
have to bark.
I was making sure Libby was here. That's all.
Oh, okay.
you can send me off duty.
Put on bird.
Why? Would I do that, Flop?
It's good, baby.
I'm scooting over here.
Okay, so Octo is coming with some very interesting information in regards to some leads on some weapons trafficking and potential drug trafficking. And we've also gone into depth about communication in the future for you know how everyone does subpoenas, Reed, and how you yourself thrive on also looking at other subpoenas that might not be of relevance. We have an idea in the sense of whenever officers file subpoenas, we have a specific channel where if any officer finds any relevant information that is not relevant to their case but could be relevant to others, if their subpoenas can go in a channel and just simply say possible link to weapons trafficking with a name. That way, say like if your financial crimes, you're looking for a link to suspicious money, you could just type in suspicious money, and you would get a list of subpoenas that come up that may be of note to your investigation, if that makes sense. It just funnels all, rather than me going to you or you emailing me, we just have a channel in which
A collection of data,
yes.
Essentially, that so that
Yes.
you have access to that and you can check it, and it's not just like everything's spread out and hard to read. I get that. That's a really good idea.
Because obviously we can't. This is not really a function in the MDW right now, and
No.
I think it might not be something for every officer to see, but mainly like maybe detectives in the future. I know this is a bit of an upfront idea, but I'd rather put it forward now than and have it considered.
I feel like once all the detective branches are being built, it's something that it's a very at that moment it's probably the best time to think about things like this. But now it's kind of been brought up due to the things that we've discussed. And there's also a few hurdles that I think will come up with this, though, is that there's other cases that are very close to chest and sensitive to things, and subpoenas are kept like hush hush and things, with hop seals and delayed notices and various things like that. So I think some people might not want that to be like publicly available to PD right away, right? So there's some things you need to figure out.
That's understandable, right? That obviously there are those sensitive investigations that are very close knit with tight people for a specific thing, right? But in the general sense of things, when some subpoenas that I done, you don't find necessarily what you're looking for, but there could be something in there that is relevant to somebody else, right? And I'm not saying that every single subpoena should go in there that's sensitive, and like you said, there might be those sensitive subpoenas that stay at a command level for reasons, obviously, command reason. But I think it's a good idea because I think it promotes unity going forward as well between any detective department that goes forward if the mentality is working together.
I will make note too that the previous detective unit we had, and I think Octo, you could definitely attest to this. The only times we ever shared subpoenas was if it was word of mouth. Someone had a buzzword, and it would be, "Oh, I have a subpoena that's still within statute. Check this out," or "I have an old subpoena." So we never really had it even in SCU. It was very much word of mouth.
It was very much free for all too, right? So we want to find something, and let's say we wanted to check something regarding an individual in a certain time frame, and then it all came down to, okay, well, I guess I'll call Winston Walker and see, hey man, do you have a subpoena on this guy around this time? I'm looking for this, this, and this. No, I don't. Okay, well, let me call Percy. Hey Percy, you have to literally go around shopping for potential subpoenas, and then it's a whole awkward thing. So I feel like having a channel like this being built once everything's getting established is very very good idea. So yeah, like Fluff was saying, that's pretty true. It was very awkward to function around those things in the past.
And I think it could be. I mean, I guess the question would be, it's obviously very far in the future, but we could just output all of the subpoenas in there, and then ones that people didn't want could be removed? Or do you want it specifically where someone sees something suspicious but isn't important to them, and then they post it themselves and say, hey, this might be something? Or do you just want it to be every subpoena that goes through?
No, so obviously it's going to require that want to work together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's like a drug trafficking subpoena that comes to me and it ends up being a homicide, I would simply just put it in the subpoena channel and say that X possible murder and name, right? And then someone can just simply search that person's name if they're of interest, and then the list of subpoenas will come up in where that person is of interest to that relevant crime.
Right there.
I mean,
okay.
I'm even down to, like, for example, if I am done working a subpoena and I consider my work to be done with it, I'm even able to then write in that channel, drop the subpoena link in there and be like, hey, this is why these are like the labels I attach, tags I'll tag it with, weapons trafficking, potential homicide, and then if someone wants to pick it up and dive into it and see, hey, I want to see if the homicide was actually a thing that happened. Let me open it up and dive into it and see. It's there for people to pick up on, right? And then maybe once, well, the whole statute of limitations thing is something that we have to keep in mind, because if that becomes a channel, maybe once the limitations are met, they should maybe be cleared out of there so people don't start picking up old subpoenas, and using shit.
Some stuff can be used in scope, right? But not necessarily for charges.
It's just not everyone thinks, and applies common sense to things.
To add to that, I think hopefully the only people who are going to be looking at this stuff are going to be competent enough to know about the 60 days anyway. I think there's no worry. Hopefully we don't have to worry about that. But I think this is a really good idea. And will really kind of help us work together if we are going to have our own individual shit going on.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, there's obviously bigger priorities right now, but I just felt like this is a good, because obviously in the future, whatever you decide to do, I think it's a good thing to talk about prior to anything being concrete.
Yeah. Well, we also, this is very very early, of course, because things are still being built, and who knows what detective heads are going to be thinking later when the branches are being built, right? What their opinions are and stuff they want to implement. So maybe it's good to note down, and then when the time comes to discuss about implementing these things, we can revisit it. It might be the appropriate approach.
But I really envision what Octo just did. I want to see more of this, getting together as departments and saying this is what I've got, this is what I need help with. I think this is really good. So
yeah, I'll give you guys a context behind it as to why this is happening. So what Nova was saying is that I was working a lot of cases, very high profile stuff, and I stumbled upon some things that had potential to be other big cases, irrelevant to the case I was working at the time. So I put things on hold and I wrote it down, and now that things are finally closing up and things are being wrapped up, the yokai case is now done on my end. The Shelly Smith was caught last night, so that whole thing is coming to an end soon, hopefully. So I'm starting to have more time available now regarding things like that. So I just wanted to mention things like, hey, I found this, this, and this, and it seems to be that the people involved in this potential case are very heavy in Shift 3. So I called Espinosa, like, hey, Espinosa, who do you suggest I talk to? He said Nova. I spoke to Nova. Flop ended up being part of the conversation because of interest. And now it's like, hey, this is a potential case. It's Shift 3 prevalent, so who's willing to take it and look into things? And then here we are, right?
Yeah.
So
perfect.
Alrighty. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Obviously, I don't want to take too much of your time because you're both very busy. But
you good?
Just a general idea.
That's if you guys are curious,
yeah.
Sorry, Dark. There's a new drug that we found that I ended up stumbling upon, which is a heavy-duty syringe with a blue tip that has traces of heroin inside of it. It's not pure heroin. I asked SU to investigate at the time as to what this might be, but of course, I never heard anything back from that since. Plus, SU is now sort of dissolved, pending rebuilding things. So I'm gonna talk to Bundy And I do want to investigate this stuff, especially because Nova mentioned that cocaine and heroin are still quite rare and new to the PD as a whole. And now with this new thing, this new drug coming up as well, it's very spicy potentially.
The biggest thing that is obviously the labs obviously indicate that it is of the same strain of heroin. So from my view, it looks like someone's either edited it, which means they've developed it here, or they've imported it. Obviously, we can't rule out either one right now, but it's pretty big if people are now manufacturing heroin here.
If you want to see real quick, check report number 73560 in incidents. 73560.
Oh, this reminds me. I'm unsure if it's related at all, but I've kept it with me for a little bit because I did want someone.
I'm gonna go grab a snack in a minute before we talk.
Labeled bear pox vaccine, and it's got a label. Yeah, it's labeled Doug's homemade bear pox vaccine. I'm serious. Here, look here.
Who's Doug?
I don't know. I don't know.
If you look at,
I don't know if it's related, but
look at Arush Patel Santana's possessions number 2 evidence photo. You'll see the syringe there at the bottom. See that, Doug? 73560.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I'm gonna put this back in your pocket.
Yeah. So that is the new syringe that I stumbled upon, and it's the first ever seen by PD. So I want to dive in and see what this is. And as you see there as well, he has coke and heroin in itself on him as well. So we're for sure that
This syringe don't look like just street crackheads using. You know what I mean? Like
it looks manufactured.
Yeah. High profile shit maybe.
Okay. Just if you guys want to work that, go for it. Just keep me. I'd appreciate being kept updated on that. But
of course, because look, to me, it's very common that someone might mention something to you in passing, and now at least you've heard of the term, and if you hear it, now you know. You know what I'm saying? It's good to keep people in the loop.
I appreciate it. Okay. Anything else that we can help you guys with?
I just wanted to say one thing in private to both of you, unless anyone else has anything. We can catch up again, Octo. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, not a problem. Keep me in the loop.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you, Nova. Appreciate your time as well.
You all take care, right?
You as well, Dark and Levy.
Ciao.
I just wanted to
No, but someone might be behind the glass. Do you want me to check?
It's not really that important if they hear.
Oh, okay. All right, all right.
But I just wanted to give a vouch for Alberto Churro. He is an exceptional support officer, and I think his mentality of what you guys are trying to build. I'm not sure if you've ever been with him, Dark. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have, Libby. But he's always, a support officer. So whether it means anything, I think he would fit in the department that you're trying to build. And that's just all I really wanted to put forward. Because, like I say, we just caught Jamal again for felony with intent, and Churro was one of the first people to get on that call. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. I've made note of that. So, if we speak to Churro and we think he fits the bill,
100%.
Your recommendation is very much appreciated and valued. So thank you, Nova.
Alright, thanks. Sorry for disturbing you. I know you guys are busy.
No, you're good. I like that stuff. Like, I at the end of the day, me and Libby are just two brains, and you guys are hundreds of brains who are very smart, and you guys can, like, the amount of ideas I've just got from interviews with people is kind of crazy. So like, hearing that what you guys want to do and how you guys think it can improve is a lot better than what we can think of. So
I think planting ideas and having things to discuss when things are eventually open is just good. But I'm not going to keep you any longer because I got to write this Jamal report. But thanks for coming down. I appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
Alrighty, thank you.
Good job. Tessa replied, and she was like, "Oh my god, a cone!"
They want someone to cover all shifts. I'm open, but it would just be a matter of.
Thanks for your time, guys.
And thank you. Hey, Libby, I kind of want to be there for the interviews, but I kind of want to go grab a snack and a cup of tea real quick. So do you mind if we delay it a few minutes?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good. All right. Thank you. Those are some good ideas. I like that idea. It's a cup of tea time. It's cup of tea time. All right. I'll be back in just a second, chat. I'm gonna go cookies, maybe a sandwich. And I'm very hungry, and I'm gonna get a cup of tea. And so I'll see you guys in a minute. I'm gonna run out, stretch your legs, get a drink, get a snack, and yeah, I'm back in a minute. Bye bye.
See, you are ready to take over Channel 2 all this time and be the main. Very well. Don't ever say quiet again. It's never quiet. Why do you look like this?
I'm flagging a plate.
Okay.
Use your inside voice for fuck's sake. Oh, I'm gonna stay normal. I'm talking a normal voice. It's my domain. EMS dispatch, be advised, 47 call from what appears to be the Mundito Inn. No 911 or 311 at this time. I believe channel 11 is doing motor shit, but no one's told me, so I just don't care.
I'll check Channel 11.
I've asked what's happening on channel 11, and they haven't responded, so I don't care. You know what I mean? Also, gotta make sure we keep an eye on Maya. She's in the S++ right now, but. No worries, thank you, EMS. There is a slight possibility there was a bunch of chin tins there earlier that they just got punched in the head, but. You wanna do 911s and 311s? Really?
Excuse me, what did you say?
Do you wanna do 311s and 911s?
Yeah, I'll do those. I was doing them, but I'm also on 911 dispatch.
Okay, I had it on, but then EMS accidentally called me, so I just turned it off. Make it
Very
easier
well.
for her. But 2 people's really safe.
Understood.
Copy that, Echo 50 showing you 1041 and 1826. Welcome aboard. Copy that, Papa 111 showing you 41 1828. PDB advised, we have a 1010 in progress near the Vinewood pole. Looked at where it was, and I got thrown off my Papa. Panther a 3, marking you 76, latest 1010. Copy that. Showing you transitioning into life flight and 76 to Plato 47. A lot of numbers and words in there, so I just TLDR'd it. Right, we were on the stairs. Sorry. That was kind of already a thing. I'm saying you, because that was already kind of.
Is this the dog? Oh, it's Libby.
I don't think there's a queue right
Hey.
now.
Oh,
There's
there
Mr.
goes
Dark,
dog.
though.
Hey, you guys busy?
We're about to be. Do you want to have a chat in a bit?
Just something to bring up real quick. But I mean I can wait.
If you don't mind, we've got some people in the queue, and we'll call you. We'll call you when we're free. Okay? Is it like you just got some questions? Is it like an LSPD thing, or is it like a PD thing?
Oh, it's a PD thing.
All right, just come out here with me.
Well, looky who decided to show up for work.
What's up?
Hey, I don't know who else to mention this to. It's actually getting really fucking frustrating having to wait 3 to 4 hours to get on shift midway through my shift.
Yeah.
And then being kicked off duty an hour later because shift 2 rolls around. It's actually so bad that no one's listening. Multiple people have attempted to inform individuals to get off duty, I'm assuming, like 3-on-1s and whatnot. It ain't working, and it's not. I'm speaking on my behalf, but I'm sure that other people within my shift and other shifts are growing frustrated as well.
No, I heard from Harper last night about you not being able to get him.
I gave up. I gave up after 2 hours and just went to sleep. I should not be waiting that long. No one should be waiting that long. Apparently it's the same people as well that are refusing to get off duty. There's like a pattern. I don't really know how I can combat this.
Stay out of my fucking way.
Oh god. Yeah, listen, we're taking note of those people, and I already did it last night when I told a bunch of people to get off duty. And if Anita noticed any of those people not get off duty after I told them to, then she was gonna email me. So I'll catch up with her and see if any of those people did that. And while we're in these meetings, I'll go through the roster right now because it is an issue, and I know it is. So
right now there's 41 units of duty, but I know that 2 of you guys are high command. So like I'm paying attention, and I'm always paying attention. Like if I get asked to get off duty, unless I'm dealing with a scene, I will literally get off duty. I don't know what's up with people. Really, I don't know what's going on with people.
Yeah, I think
No, it's not. He had 3 heart attacks in 30 minutes.
Bunch needs a lot of they want to prove themselves, which isn't an excuse, but that's why there's people coming around so much.
Yeah, but everyone deserves their chance within their shift. Yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you, Doug.
What shift is this right now? What time does shift 1 start?
Shift 1 starts at 3 p.m.
Yeah, I thought so.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
our time,
As in, I'm not here to
UTC.
make his job easier. I'm
So we'll
also.
go
Okay.
for 2 hours.
I think I'm
But
close
if
to
I
a
get
hard
booted
attack
off duty,
too.
that's fine. I'm just gonna go off duty.
I think we're okay right now with dispatchers and
Oh, my heart monitor.
and also high command. I think we're okay because there's 2 dispatchers. There's at least 2 high command. So yeah,
Okay, I got
we're
you.
fine.
Alright. Okay, but
But
if
I'm
there's
looking
anything
at
I
it.
can do to help with this stuff, because I know you're shift 1 and I'm shift 1. But if there's anything I can do to help in this sort of situation, or any situation really in terms of our shift, please let me know.
Yeah, the only thing I can ask you to do is if you do notice anybody at a shift when you're on duty with me, let me know, and you know I'll be dealing with them. Okay, just know that this is not a issue that's going to be looked over. Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Doug.
Thank you, Juno. You have a good day. Okay.
You too.
Yeah, I've taken 2 breaks today. I went and did a little bit of patrol.
Got your little sockies up.
Thank you.
And then I asked the chief what her favorite animal is, and she said giraffe. So.
There is a bit of that's a longer. Can you put the queue on pause for now, or just take note on who wants to, and then let us. Thank you.
I'll make the number a lot bigger.
Dark is just Dark. I never formally got to congratulate. Congratulations on the promotion.
Thank you, Dave. Brian, I appreciate that. It is Brian, right? I didn't get your first name wrong.
I don't think we have.
Now you're bougie, huh, Dark? Now you don't remember my name.
David.
Oh, Dark, don't do
I
that.
said David's first. I'm now, but listen, you said that. I thought it so I thought I'd run along with it, but no, of course I know who you are.
Yeah, I'm David. I'm David.
You left the CPD for the Rangers.
Holy shit! You actually are the chief of the chief. Look at you.
Yes. What happened to you?
Why?
You look like a baked bean.
I'm tanning, Dark. I'm tanning.
That's not tanning. That's burning.
That looks like a disease. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I stopped tanning a long time ago.
3 hours and 30 minutes.
But now it's just been
It'll probably be longer.
a series of events, like clear peeling my face off when it wasn't ready. And then I tried to put sunscreen on, and it turns out I'm allergic, and then I'm allergic to aloe vera as well. So I don't really know. I don't know what to do.
What he said.
Are you sure you're not allergic to like police work as well?
No, why would I be allergic to that?
I'm just making sure you can do your job, you know?
Well, why don't you look at my arrest records? I've been doing good shit. We're about to catch a terrorist.
I'm only messing with you, okay? I know you're fine. You're good. Just listen. Just don't hurt yourself too much, because you do look awful.
I'm about to get a docket posting, and we're gonna catch the terrorist.
The terrapit? Oh, the
you
pisser?
A tooth, Soul?
Yep, he's a terrorist now, apparently.
Soul, be advised, you have a 10-10 on Innocence Boulevard.
What? What's up?
All right, well, I'll catch you guys in a bit. No, yeah. Do you mind if you talk to Crystal and who else? Who's the other one? I can't remember. But yeah, could you talk to? I'm gonna eat a sandwich. I didn't get you anything. I'm sorry. Do you want me to get you something?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, do you mind chatting to Crystal about this stuff? Are you tired?
Ken? No, you know her better.
Yeah.
You're better at questions is the hard part. I can.
You know what you're doing. I'll call her. I'll call her down. Wait myself.
Hey.
Hey, Crystal. Why are you sound so nervous?
I'm not nervous.
You sound nervous.
I'm sorry. How can I
Don't
help you?
listen. There's
Would you
nothing
like-
to be nervous
like a
about.
coffee,
Okay. No, I don't. Coffee.
God.
Coffee.
Okay, oh, you like tea? My bad. Okay, tea. I'm so sorry. Listen, I'll make a new cup. A new cup of tea. Okay.
What is it? What is it? What kind of tea? You know what? Don't tell me. Just bring it down. And if you get the right answer, then great. If you don't, then well, we'll see. See you soon.
We'll see.
You offered me a cup of coffee. How it's disgusting. Right. Are you hungry?
No, I'm good, thank you.
All right. Ooh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Doug's was shit. Hey, Dokes.
I'm not on duty, so I can't lock that door. Hello.
Yeah, you good? What's
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
I was just flying by. I was going to speak to Torelli. I just want to feel out where people are heading, where their head is at. I understand you guys just got thrown into power, so there's a bit of collective going on. But you know me, I've been around the block, so I'm not currently in any department. I know a lot of troopers went to LSPD, but it seems to be a bit of a firework, I'm calling it. You know, explosions going off, people are landing everywhere. So
that's true.
I've not necessarily got a goal in mind for the LSPD. I'll be honest with you, but it's more of a figuring out process, right? Like I'm open to being put in a position. I don't really care about rank or anything like that. I come in, I help build whatever needs building, you know. So that's my spiel, realistically.
Okay.
So if you are looking for people still, then yeah, I'm not hired yet. I haven't spoken to anyone so far. I do want to speak to Toretti, but he's about as busy as you guys.
Yeah, but listen, if you do want to have a full chat and kind of want to ask questions or, you know, and show interest and stuff like that, then we'll get that sorted out. So don't stress about it. We've got 60 days, okay?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like day one, people were queuing outside this door for like 5 hours while clocked down. Like, Jesus, I don't want to give these guys. I mean, yeah, you guys also like to patrol now. I'm sure.
Yeah, we're okay. You know, this is what we're gonna do now, and that's all right. But yeah,
I'll make sure you guys sleep and take care of yourselves. All right.
All right. Thank you, Dokes. I appreciate it, mate.
All right. I'll see you in the field. I'm going off to you. Just came in to catch you guys because I know you're in town. So
all right.
I've got other obligations to fulfill, but appreciate it.
Ciao.
All right. Cheers. IQ jumped because he allowed me.
Sandwich. Nom. Crystal, clear. Notes. / B. You.
Mir. Hey.
Hi, Crystal.
Hi.
Crystal, calm down.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Happy to be here. Yes.
Where's my cup of tea?
I got you both.
Oh, thank you.
I got you this tea, and I got her this tea.
What is this?
Peppermint tea.
What?
I thought I'd get something as cool as you are, sir.
It's piss water. It's piss water. I can't drink this. I can't drink this.
That's what they could find, sir. The chamomile tea, though, that's pretty good. I hear for relaxing, because I imagine dealing with a bunch of people, this can be pretty stressful. No.
Reed, I'll give you this tea, okay? I'll put it on the desk in front of you. If you want it and you drink it, but I don't know. I don't want to go near that stuff.
This is I was got a little bit of honey in it, which is great because my voice is struggling.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Awesome.
Take a seat, Crystal.
Oh, Crystal.
All right, how can we help? Listen, I am eating a sandwich at the same time, so just bear with me, okay? So how can we help?
Enjoy your sandwich. Enjoy your sandwich.
Crystal, listen, calm down, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's an order. Calm down. Right, go on. How can we help you, Crystal?
Well, you guys are, Lispida. And, I don't know. I was wondering. Well, you see, I know there's been like pretty big changes, and I was just wondering what your department's direction is gonna be like, where your head's at and stuff. Just wondering. Just wondering.
Firstly, Chris, you don't have to be nervous. Yeah.
Oh no,
I mean-
you can just decline me. I know I got no chance, but I just wanted to know.
What? No, you're a great cop, and like you don't have to be nervous. You've done this before. You've progressed within PD. You're a good officer.
Yeah, I still got time, right? I still got like 57 days.
Yeah, that's plenty of time. That's a long time. But
I
also,
mean,
like,
it's not that long when you think about it. Like when you stay up for like 20 hours and all your days blend into one, you know, I think those 54 days might just come like tomorrow. You know, they just go past really quick. What?
He's not lying. I did like
less nervous.
did
Oh, sorry.
530 hours in January. It do be a blur.
Sorry,
at
Crystal.
At least I know, like, I got time to prove myself. But you're right. That doesn't feel like I have any time at all.
Well, it feels like you have more time than almost anyone else with the amount of time that you spend on duty.
Oh, trust me. I think I need all the time in the world.
Alright. Doc, do you want to do the direction, or do you want me to minus 1,000 then?
You did the direction. I'll do the rest.
We're still like figuring out a little bit of it because we both kind of were thrown in unexpectedly, so we didn't have much time to plan. For myself, I want like a department where you can rely on the fellow LSPD members to be, well, to have your back. You feel welcome, whether it be because there's people who are like-minded or whether it just be that we're accepting, you know? I don't want focus. I don't want people who focus too much on rank in terms of like that there's limited rank. So the big thing is people need to look to move horizontally and improve themselves, whether it be starting task force or whether it be getting involved with certain like certs and stuff like that. I want people who know how to read a room, have a little bit of fun, but also, you know, at the end of the day, get the job done. It's hard. Like I feel like the other departments have already set their, well, not the other departments. I suppose troopers and rangers kind of have a set direction, just because of the departments they are. SDSO had the time to develop it because they've been a department for a while now, and PBSO is getting some of the same PBSO faces back, so it seems similar, but they're also missing some of those key people. So while they may work into a similar direction, I don't know what their identity is going to be and whether they're saying it's going to be similar to what they had. The LSPD is different, on the other hand, because we're combining VPD and DPD. So I think VPD and DPD split had certain identities. Being that we're all coming together as one, I just kind of want it to be like a wide range of things. I want people who are good at everything, not as in like I want someone to be good at everything, more so that like I want every type of officer, to be honest, because while you might not be interested in something today, doesn't mean you're not going to be interested in it tomorrow. And I'd like to have people that are ready and understand certain things to help people who might be interested in it tomorrow. I don't know if that makes sense or not.
Oh, 100%. I get what you... I understand. I think
So
that's a
it's
really
very
good
hard
idea.
to say exactly like this is what LSPD is going to look like, because I think it's going to chop and change, and I think that having more variables is a better thing for us.
If I can add to that, because I have answered this question about 40 times now. So I'm getting pretty good at it. To add on to what Reed's saying, yes, we want cops to fit a very broad horizon. Because I think, SCSO has their vibe. State's normally pretty small. PBSO, we're not sure on it yet. But what we want, the people we're going to hire are good and competent cops. So you tick that box. People who we can depend on, you tick that box too. And I think, this is one of this next thing. I don't think could fit anybody else too much more, given the hours you put in. Is that we're looking for cops who are passionate about their police work. Because at the end of the day, just a few days ago, we were in, we weren't in high command positions. We were just officers who had done the same thing that you were all doing. So we just want people who are passionate about police work, who know what they want to do, and know what they don't like doing. And as long as you know what you want to do and what keeps you coming on duty and having a good time with your work, then if we can support that and keep you coming around and keep you enjoying yourself, then at the end of the day, if we have officers who are enjoying their time on duty, the department will build itself. So we're keeping things nice and simple, I think. Good, dependable cops who are passionate that we can support.
I think you guys would do a great job. Full faith.
Thank you, Crystal. You don't have to say that stuff, okay?
No, I can see it because, you guys do your job well. I appreciate you guys considering everything and everyone else.
Oh, yeah. So, I guess, you wanted to know our vision, but I guess what are you looking for? Where do you think you're gonna, what are you looking for in a department at the minute?
I am looking to be in a department where I'll be able to hone my skills to be able to support everyone else, especially. Yes, exactly. I want everyone to have a great day. To do that, I have to do my job well so that they don't worry about anything else.
Okay. Have you spoken to the other departments?
This is my first time actually hearing where I guess a vision and stuff. I plan on speaking to them, seeing where they're at too. I don't want to just jump into
What would you think with the one, buddy?
not knowing where I'm headed, want to have an idea and see how I'm able to maybe benefit them somehow, but at the same time being able to kind of improve myself as a cop too, because for example, with I'm not gonna. I mean, for example, I'm not very good with animals, right? With the rangers, maybe that's something I can improve. And I see I never really done any ranger stuff either. So I feel like being able to kind of gain knowledge and understanding how that works will make me a better cop. So whenever I do get into situations that involve that, I'll know how to go on from there. If that makes sense.
That makes
I feel like
sense.
each department has their own areas that they. Yeah. Trying to get an idea is all.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll ask you this, Crystal. I'm not sure I exactly know the answer to this because I do see you all the time and I'm just doing different kind of stuff. But if you had the option, and you wanted to come on duty every day, what are you doing? What do you, in your ideal world, regardless of rank, what is Crystal Clear doing as a police officer?
Helping out. I just want to be useful and helpful some way. Pretty much. I want to do things that people don't want to do. I'm not too fussed about anything. I don't really care about rank and all that. I just want to just help out pretty much. That's why I'm just like a little support unit,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, just helping out is what I do. I just try to make people's day better somehow. I can do that. I'm cool. As long as we're all kind of enjoying what we do, I think that'll bring people back on duty more often. You know, I think that's what it's about. I can see everyone have fun.
I agree. I guess no matter who your high command might be or who your command might be, what is something that you feel like would support you in what you want to do as a cop? Like if you could ask for anything.
Sure.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
Nothing.
Pressure? Was it pressure?
Pressure?
Pressure.
Yeah. Pressure.
No, that wasn't
exactly.
it. No,
Pressure.
she's saying that's it, so it's not it.
Oh, was it
Pressure. Pred.
No. Well,
Fred?
No, sheriff. Is that what did you say? Sheriff?
Huh?
I think she said my sheriff.
I didn't say my sheriff.
Do you like? Listen, just be honest with us.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider this place because of where he's.
You want to follow Pred?
No.
Crystal,
No matter where
listen.
I go, I know the sheriff will always
Crystal, stop.
Yes.
Calm down. There's no bad answer here. I'm not going to knock anybody if you wanted to go where the people they admire are going or their friends are going. Okay?
Okay.
If you want to be here because of Pred, that's okay. But I will tell you that Pred is on very thin ice. He is on thin ice. He's got to be a good lad, otherwise he's gone. But maybe you could help him with that.
My grandmother crossed the street once.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Yes. He was actually recently watering some flowers on the way here.
You don't, Chris. You don't have to vouch for him, okay?
He's serious. He was pissing on it.
Oh, well, that's not water, okay? With Pred, that's just alcohol. All right.
Probably 87% at least alcohol.
That's pretty accurate. That's very specific too, Bree. I don't know how you know that. I won't ask why you know that. Okay, Crystal. Well, listen. What would you want to... Obviously, you look up to Pred, and he's a friend of yours. But you got any plans with him? Like, if you were to work within the department with him?
I want to be able to... I don't know if I should tell you guys. I don't think it's a good idea to tell him. I shouldn't tell him. Secrets. You can't tell him.
Crystal?
Yeah? Oh, sorry. I was thinking. I would like to be in a position... I would like to be able to support him.
Yeah, he will, Adam. Don't stress about it. I'm sure he will.
Get to greater height. No, I can't. No, I'm fine. Now, I just want to be able to just work alongside him is all. Yeah.
Cool. Have you and Kyle spoken about the LSPD at all?
You told me to do what I want to do, and I definitely do want to. I mean, if you keep telling me stuff about how he's doing, maybe.
Cool.
That's good for me.
Well, listen, I think President in a boat where we want to. He's one of our officers, so whatever he wants to work on, we're supporting him in there. I know he's kind of hoping to go down the internal affairs route eventually, and at the minute he's got Snow helping him on that. But listen, Crystal, you're a very good police officer, okay? And I just want to make it known that you don't have anything to worry about, okay? You don't have to stress about.
Worry about if he's not on thin ice.
What?
Huh?
So you just want Pred to be okay. What about you though?
I would gladly walk into a wheel that's running somewhere. Yeah, that's about headed towards the sheriff. I mean, I'm fine, sir. I'm completely fine.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I always do my best. Whatever you want me to do, I will do it. I mean, as long as yup.
All right. Okay, Crystal. Well, listen. I do urge you to explore your options. Because we just want what's best for you. Though that being said, and what shift are you?
The question would be, what shift isn't she?
Yeah, all right,
what
fair
4
enough.
hours of the day does she sleep?
Okay, shift 4, Crystal's shift 4, or shift 0, maybe. Shift
When they asked
infinite.
me, I said yes. It was
Good.
actually yes for a bit.
Good.
Well, it's like right now there's 40 units, so I won't be on duty now. But it's whenever there's not a queue.
Okay, all right. Listen, Crystal, I will also let you know something. Because I know you have relations with gangs. Okay.
I got blooded out.
You got blooded out? That means you were blooded in?
Well, I was adopted in.
To Rust.
Yes. I burned my flag
Amazing. Fresh start.
in front of them in their scrapyard.
That was not a good idea, Crystal.
I was a kid. There was no blood involved. I'm his daughter. The leader's daughter.
Okay, fantastic. Well, on that point, me and Reed, we do have a zero tolerance on corruption here. So if there is anything happening like that, then our officers will be fired. Okay.
Well, of course, that's most understandable, sir. I would never do anything. Of course, I learned from the best.
You learned from
Wilfred and Bass.
Those really aren't the best role models for corruption,
Dress
Crystal.
up appropriately and don't get caught. That's their line. That's my own.
And you're keeping up with that, Mo?
I'm still here.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, Crystal. You're very good. Should you want a place in LSPD, then listen. I haven't said this to Reed, but I'll make sure you get one. Okay, Crystal.
Libby, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Libby. I'm sorry, Libby. Oh.
I'm so confused. Why are you sorry? I agree. I was about to cut him off and say there's a place if you want it.
Oh, okay, okay. Just yeah, okay.
Well, there you go. Offers on the table, Crystal. If you want it, take it.
Is that what you were sorry about, or are you sorry about something else? I'm so confused.
Yeah, what are you sorry about?
Well, maybe you wouldn't want that, you know. I just want to make sure we're all.
Oh no, I definitely want you a part of my department because I noticed that you are a great support unit, and I think you're a very good police officer.
Thank you very much. You scared me.
Oh,
why?
Oh no, that's a people who scare me is because I'm scared because I think you're so cool. I get intimidated.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I've been watching you from afar. I wanted to talk to you sooner, but I'm scared. That's why I felt a bit more comfortable. Dark. You know that I don't want to speak to you alone. I just don't feel like I'd be able to.
You don't look up to me.
Well, Dark, we've had our
What the
we
fuck?
had our incidences. Remember at the time I needed you helped me when I poop ID'd Will and he blew up the tuner shop. Remember you're someone I can count on.
He blew me up in the tuner shop.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I still have scars on my face.
Can I just interrupt it? Sorry, did you say poop ID?
Oh yeah, we couldn't find Will, and then he was like undercover or some shiz, and there was like some poop that there was like some. Oh, I fart ID'd him. He was farting a bunch because of his IBS. I was like, oh, that's Will, and oh, it was crazy. It was quite the arc.
All right, that makes a little more sense than poop ID.
Yeah, and poo. Yeah, he poops a lot with his chocolate.
Okay, Crystal, you got any more questions for us?
Oh no, that'll be all. Thank you very much for your time and time and service.
Hold on, slow down. Slow down. Okay, who would you recommend for LSPD?
What I recommend, who I see being here in November.
November, okay.
He's I know he hasn't been coming around on duty a lot, but I don't know. I think he's been busy with a lot of stuff. I haven't seen him yet, but he whenever, yeah, he's someone I can count on. coming back.
What is that, Choco?
Whenever I do get into crazy stuff, he kind of reels me back in. He's like he's not about corruption.
Oh my god!
He's a cool dude. Does his job
Okay.
right.
All right. Well, you didn't get paid for that. Just make. Which one?
Oh, Daniel Kane? He does
Yeah, I
his-
spoke to Daniel. He's listen, I had met the guy before, but he's heckin' solid.
Yes, right?
Yeah,
He'll always spend his time. He influences me to actually write my reports down too.
But you don't write reports? What do you mean?
Hey, thank you so much for the offer. I appreciate that. I'll see you guys out there, yeah?
Bye,
After
Crystal.
make up your mind, you just let us know, all right?
Alright, alright.
Offer still
Thank you
stands.
so much.
No, I haven't seen it. Wow. She was terrified. Poor thing.
Yeah, and also terrifying. I don't know about that whole "I'm so sorry, Lemmy." That freaked me out a little.
I think that might have been because I said I would not, I would just give her a job without talking to you. So I think that's why she was apologizing.
Yo, what up?
Oh, hi, Culture.
Hey. So, real quick, I felt bad that I couldn't, give you an initial list of people to, start off that y'all think about, right?
Don't feel bad about that.
Yeah. But I molded over it last night. How you doing, by the way? COP? What up, Queen Libby?
Hello. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for, first off, thank you, both of you, for the invite and drafting me in y'all's ranks and everything.
That's okay.
Oh, hell yeah. So, the initial names I wanted to give y'all to kind of pay attention to would be Oxlong. So Joseph
RDN.
Oxlong. Okay. Jerry
Nice.
Sweet.
RDN.
Okay. Gregory Stonefinger.
Stonefinger.
I have one more. Gregory Stonefinger. Great investigator. He's actually two people. I'll give you two people. Gregory Stonefinger and Piper Paisley. They pretty much do the intangibles. Not the glamour. They're more like the investigators. They're kind of the back end folk in Shift 2 that I thought I would propose to y'all. That y'all look at them and see what they do.
I've heard really good things about Piper.
Yeah, Piper's great.
Me too,
She's
actually.
great. Gregory Stonefinger is really good as well.
Do you know if they're interested in LSPD, or is this just based off people you know
Oh,
do
this
good
is
jobs?
this is.
Thank you, Davis.
what
I appreciate it,
this is-
buddy.
These are the people that I know do good jobs, and I've been around them for a long time. So actually, Gregory, he's kind of on the fresher end, but he's a full officer before everything happened. But he did a lot of back end stuff. I believe he hung out a lot with Piper. That's why I kind of remember the both of them.
Okay. Well, listen. At the end of the day, I think our hope is that you can really kind of build something for Shift 2 that follows the same ideals that we're gonna have. So you know what we want. Competent, dependable, teamwork, and then super passionate. Those are the four things that we need. And listen, whoever you think, we'll seriously take those considerations, and if we can, we'll give them an offer. Okay.
If we can't give them an offer, and you think there's someone good, we'll just confirm it, and we'll try our best to come across them. But if we don't come across them after a few days, we might just say, "Hey, would you mind bringing them on board?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely be y'all's extended hand into Shift 2. It's all good. But yeah, I just thought I would let y'all know.
Speaking of Jerry Sweets,
Yeah.
he was brought in today as senior officer as well, because
Hell
I
yeah.
saw what Sweets did with DPD, and I really respect the way he works. He knows how to read a room really well. He is a really good officer across the board.
Jerry is dope.
So I brought him in same place as you, and he said that he's probably going to link up with you tomorrow and maybe allocate a room or something like that to talk to people who might be interested. So if
Okay.
you hear